Well, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good wonderful morning. It's the day the Lord has made. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to rejoice and be glad in it. Pretty Bird Pink, good to have you here with us on this morning. We are thankful and grateful to God for all of you. Yes, I had to come on an hour earlier. This day just is demanding so much from me that I needed to take this moment so that I could at least get the snapshot in. And then, hey, Kathy, how are you? And then still be able to at least try to accomplish as much as I possibly can. Because this week, I'm glad I was on vacation last week. Okay. Lavonda, Nancy, Cora, bless your hearts for being here. And so, um, it's just what it is. It is what it is, and we have learned to be flexible and to be able to prepare ourselves to do whatever is necessary, and that's overwhelmingly important. Dr. Pamela Tamika, bless your heart in Cleveland, praying for you, praying for your treatment, praying that God will continue to bless and keep you over and over again. Thank you, Janice, for letting us know that all is well. Rosa Bell, how are you? Y'all, you handling your business over there at the Elizabeth, great, wonderful Baptist Church. Good people over there, and we're glad that we are in prayer with Pastor Hurd in the passing of his mother. And we want to make sure that I'm going to text him in a little bit just to let him know that we are praying for him and with him. Sandra, good to see you. Shirley, bless your hearts for being here with us on today. Please, thank you for sharing, Cora. We appreciate that. And we're just grateful and thankful for everyone who is here. Those of you that are live and those of you that will watch later, we are thankful to God for the opportunity that you afford us, that you give us, that we can come together and to share with you. Deborah Toomer, bless your heart for being here. Glad that you are with us. Chaplain Hearns, good morning to you. And so, good, good. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that more than you know. Thank you for allowing us that moment, that space, that opportunity to be able to be a part of your growth development, and then your willingness to share with somebody else, so that that sphere of relationships and uh, fellowships and family will be able to be a part of this moment as we continue to grow and to share one with the other. So again, we are grateful. Hey, Doe, how are you? Praying that you are doing well, praying that all is well with you. Dr. Pamela, I don't know if I said hello to you or not, but I'm going to say it again. Hello, 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 hello. Glad to have you here with us as a part of this moment. And so, again, thank you. Please share, please share, please share, please share. I'm going to get started on this lesson in about a minute. And in that way, we can move on from there. Matter of fact, I'm going to start it right now. I'm going to go ahead and get started on this. We were dealing with something, and I think it's pertinent for us to recognize it. It reinforced itself when Lady Harris and I were flying back from Miami back to Cleveland. Okay, Dr. James, good to have you here. And the amazing thing about it was flying down was a piece of cake. Flying back was a little bit different. Okay, and flying from Miami to Chicago and then from Chicago to Cleveland, all of them had turbulence. All of them had some level of turbulence, not the whole flight, but Timothy, bless your heart. Thank you for being here. It had turbulence. The funny thing about it is, the stewardesses and the stewards make it perfectly clear. And I think this is a pertinent point that many people miss in the midst of flying. They said, even if we turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, please make sure that you remain with your seatbelt fastened, because we're not really sure when turbulence may show up. Ooh. I think the reason that many of us are not able to overcome some of the madness that's going on every now and then, Linda Brown, is we don't keep our seatbelts on, our loins gird with the gospel. And I think we need to look at that, because I want to talk about something, because I want you to be able to triumph even in the midst of turbulence. And I don't care who you are, Timothy, turbulence will come. Okay. And that's what we got to do. And so, Dr. Funkinstein, what am I going to do with you? And so, in the midst of this, there's some passages that I want us to look at. I want us to digest. Hey, Valerie, bless your heart. And so, I want us to look at these. I want us to digest them. I want us to apply them. I want us to make them applicable. I want to make them in operation. Okay. So that when those moments come, you can't find a prayer partner. When those moments come, you can't find a pastor. When those moments come, you can't find somebody to pray for you. But you need to be able to have some level of stability that will enable you to do so. And so the funny thing about it is we never took our seatbelt off. Thank y'all for sharing, for those of you who are doing so. And then we did run into some turbulence. And, sometimes turbulence only lasts for a short period of time. And then all of a sudden, it began to rock even more violently. And so the pilot says, before he even says anything, boom, the thing goes off saying that you need to put your seatbelts back on. And it rocked a little bit. It jolted a little bit. But ne'er none time, I know that's old-fashioned English, ne'er none time did the pilot say, I need you to come up here and handle the plane. Ne'er none time did a steward or a stewardess say, they need you in the cockpit to be able to handle. No. Why? Because they have been trained on how to fly during turbulent times and turbulent moments. My thing is I'm really not in control. I'm just a passenger. I want to look at some passages because I hope you're getting this. Matthew 14:27 says, immediately Jesus spoke to them and said, take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid. Katrina Harris, bless your heart. This was during a time when the sea was tumultuous, when Jackie Kelly, bless your heart, that everything was out of control. And I always say this because I need to reiterate this. I need to say it over and over again. These were not weak men. These were not men who had not been accustomed to storms. They were fishermen by trade, which means they've been in stuff. They've been through storms. They've been through situations. But this one was beyond their control. And when Jesus came, there was a distortion. Why? Because maybe they needed some cataracts or some stigmatisms taken care of. I wish I had somebody that was in worship with me on yesterday. Minister Rhonda Ware, because you got to remember, many times we can't see clear because of obstacles and situations and different things that are happening. And so in the midst of this, he comes. And what does he say to them? He speaks to them immediately saying, it's me. It's me. Okay. Take courage. Don't be afraid. Isn't it an amazing thing that God speaks to fear before fear leaves? He reassures them, this is not a ghost. This is not an aberration. This is the real thing. I'm coming to see about you, even when you can't see me. Can I talk about that for about 30 seconds? Has there not been moments in your life when you couldn't see him, but he saw you? Have there not been moments in your life when you said to yourself, oh my God, I'm getting ready to die, I'm going to lose it. And God said, I really got this under control better than what you think I do. And so in the midst of this, we see this quite clearly. And so he's letting them know, hey, Stephanie, in the midst of all of this, he says, don't worry about anything because I got this under control. So don't be afraid because, first of all, I would have never sent you someplace. Daryl Johnson, bless you, my friend. I would have never sent you someplace that I was not going to give you the ability to come through it. The key is, how do you come through it? How can you be triumphant in the midst of turbulence? Because I don't care who you are, it will come. I don't care how much you know the Lord, they will come. And you could kind of live what we consider to be the most perfect life that could possibly be lived. And unfortunately, there are no perfect people, but sometimes we compare deficiencies in the midst of the deficiencies of somebody else. And we say to ourselves, at least I'm not as deficient as they are. But what you have to understand, these things will come. So how do I handle it? Because every now and then turbulence does not stop just because I say the name. See, you're going to get mad at me because sometimes God permits turbulence. He allows trials to come because sometimes he needs to say, do you really trust me? Do you really love me? Or am I just a jack in the box? I just pop up when you turn the handle, or am I a present help no matter what the trouble may be? I got one more passage, then I got to go. Have I not commanded you, Joshua 1:9? Have I not commanded you, be strong and courageous? Do not tremble or be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. You have never, ever had to summons God to where you are. God is already where you are, and God is already where you're going. Dr. Pamela, could be. I'm just trying to get us to understand, how am I going to live in the midst of turbulence? How am I going to be victorious in the midst of turbulence? You've got to trust him. You got to try him. You got to believe him when you have to do it all by yourself. I got to go. Listen, love y'all with the love. When we come back tomorrow, we're going to finish. When we're not going to finish, we got, oh my God, we got so much that we've got to deal with and look at it. And I pray that it's a blessing to you, and that as we continue, that's right, and be still and know that I am God. That you will continue to be everything that God would have you to be. Love you with the love of Jesus, who is the Christ. I will see you soon. May God bless you. May he keep you, is our prayer.